MC. Yeah, oh yeah. It's that boom bap, MC hip hop. Oh yeah. It's that bap, street hop, street hop, boom bap TV. It's that boom bap, MC hip hop. Yeah, it's that boom bap. MC hip hop rap. Yeah, spit it acapella all tracks. It's that boom bap. Yeah, MC hip hop rap. Spit it acapella all track. It's that boom bap. Yeah, it's that boom bap. Yeah, it's that boom bap. Yeah, MC hip hop rap. All track. Oh yeah.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
Come on,
Shit.
Patty Dukes.
Okay. Ref Star. Yeah.
You're welcome, I'm here. Patty Dukes has arrived. The realness is here. Doing what I gotta do, baby. No fear. Smiling, profiling. You know that these other chicks is wildin'. Sassy, but I ain't a slut. Cocky, but I ain't stuck up. So, baby, when you see me, you can say what's up. Don't knock me. When my fists are flying, don't stop me. Got nothing to lose. Got nothing to prove. Too poor to care about excessive living. Showing up once a year, only on Thanksgiving. Whatever, you came right, yeah, yo, I'm hungry. All about the munchies, gonna eat it all. My people need opportunity, some go to war. Been smart, no one gets points for having good hearts. Egos are plenty, yet fridges is empty. Pops died, mom's fiending. So what's the meaning?
Let 'em know.
Hey yo, I live it, I love it, I love it a lot.
Say what, say circa 95.
Hey yo, I live it, I love it, I love it a lot.
Say what, say circa 95.
Hey yo, I live it, I love it a lot.
Say what, say circa 95.
Hey yo, I live it, I love it a lot. Said we keep the music going, it ain't never gonna stop.
You spit it, I live it, you spit it, so pass it and pivot or pivot and pass. Never throw no rocks when you living in glass. If you talking you nice, well I'm talking you trash. Welcome to the rat race, where we chasing that cash or chasing the check. Never chasing respect, you either got it or don't. You either get it or won't. Specialize in making something from nothing. Get it in while others is frontin'. Okay. Oh, you ain't had enough? Well, adjust your lens to the picture while I hit you with live lyrical scriptures on the rise like the tide. No one is quicker, sicker, it figures it's a New York City slicker thing. Wicked king, no job, ducking that teddy, we ready to die, we ready to live. What? Something gotta give, cause I plan on making it big. You know what it is, shit, roll with the kid.
Hey yo, I live it, I love it a lot.
Say what, say circa 95.
Hey yo, I live it, I love it a lot.
Say what, say circa 95.
Hey yo, I live it, I love it a lot.
Say what, say circa 95.
Hey yo, I live it, I love it a lot. Said we keep the music going, it ain't never gonna stop.
Yeah.
Said we keep the music going, we keep the music going.
Yeah.
Said we keep the music going, we keep the music going.
Okay.
It ain't never gonna stop, it ain't never gonna stop.
Here we
it
go,
ain't never gonna stop.
Here we go.
There's nothing I can say against the man you love. Nothing I can say, cause all it up is I love you too. So
recording, but these rappers out here, I just don't like. It's garbage to me.
Trust me, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, I tend to not listen to anything on the radio, you know? Like, I don't really, like, dig any of it.
We can do something about it. Say we get together and do a song.
We should do that.
Let's do that. Definitely, it's what is needed. So, let's get together. Let's do this. Take care.
Whack rappers, that's that ish I don't like. I'm an MC, you know me. Turn these whack rappers fire into cold ice. This ain't no 2K, but I'm like, wait, I take flight. If you see me in the day, then you see me at night. Cause I grind 24/7 all night. I'm on top of my game. Man, it's insane. I'm going crazy in my man brain. Spin lyrical fire like an AK. See me and you different like night and day. But it's alright, cause my rhymes be going hard and yours be sweet like Mike and Ike's. But fresh rhymes on this paper, man, I haven't felt any greater. Honestly, all my pain is gone, but I write my pain through all these songs. This world is cooking like bottom tea. If you don't know me, don't judge me, cause you don't know where I've been and where I'm gonna be. But I just wanna be on top like Cloud9, and I'm not sitting here wasting my time. I'm just sitting here writing these lyrics and I'm trying to get my point across you like a hollow point bullet. But my rhymes so sweet, murder diabetics. And I'm writing on this paper like the wolves of chemic. But my rhymes even team in a clutch. I'll open their head up like a Dutch. And fill their head with so much power, enough to make them wanna feel sour. And they say that time is money, so I guess I'm getting paid by the hour. And forget the highest power, cause I'm my highest power. And you put rappers on my plate, then I guess that's what I'm about.
The masses being affected by just a dumb few. They say madness and the ignorance and everything else that they consume. I'm like, relax. Before our people just go ahead and start to relapse. I'm like, calm down. They don't want no more bullets flying from the compound. I'm like, chill, wait for a second. Our children, they are reckless. They walking around not giving a damn about the judge's sentence. They knocking on down in their door. DEA, a bunch of warrants. Ain't worrying about the guns and drugs that they scoring. The blood and tears are pouring. Ain't worried about what's not important, because I just don't like it like the name of the chorus. I'm not police and a tourist, I'm simply looking out for us. I'm talking about our sons and daughters that's screaming upon us. This garbage they can't have in their eyesight. So I promise, acknowledge through this iron mic. But they insist that this ish that they don't like. So what am I to do, Mayor? So what am I to do? Mr. Mayor.
I'm thinking, so many things going on.
Flow through like high tides. MC grip the microphone with pride. Take you sucker MCs for a ride. Wanna feel my feelings, take a dive inside. Hope you can swim because the pool is real deep, deep and dank. Let me be frank, if you ain't blunt enough to face yourself, don't step to me, God, it's like tasting hell. I mean, I rip it raw for the more, one time for your mind, spit light for the blind and then some. When I'm in the place of beauty, they call me M-Ski-1, and I shine like the sun of a gun. Oh, boom, seal your doom. Bang them bongos like Shango stomping through the place, yo. Mimic Drake's about to flow through. M-Ski over out, you know we do what we do.
Chess game played by gods, in which there are no odds. A master plan, directed man.
They say you never make it sense what's going on, but yet you always stay alert like a car alarm. No one play up in the fields, why harvest the farm? Because the snakes might jump and bite my arm. Your lyrics fall in the category of breezy. My shit's an artifact, you blessing the CDs. The proposition is risen, so can you see me? No question, so was my now suck me, please. You can't leave, and now you're blinded by the nut in your eyes. And I was hurting you for certain for the rest of your life. The subway train is breakless, it won't stop, it's jam rock. I got that stick for your laptop. So just sit back, don't react, don't relapse, or get smacked. We shit on cats like Dirty Sanchez and Jack Ass. You got blindsided, went down the wrong road, but you never know until you touch down the milepost.
Chess game played by gods, in which there are no odds. A master plan, directed man.
MP, Boom BAP TV, with my man Fred Ones.
Timmy Studios.
What's going on?
Oh man, same thing, you know, moving forward, fighting a good fight. Still been in the studio business for about 15 years now, we're going.
Okay.
And our latest project is the KRS-One Just Ice Project Memories Remix. We released it, yeah, we released it before, like about 2 years ago, but it wasn't really, you know, pushed the way it should have been pushed, so we basically took it back, remixed it, remastered it, you know what I'm saying, just released it right now on the Peasant Podium, you know what I'm saying, just a little shout to Peasant Podium right now, it's the new record label, yeah, so that's the new record label. So TME Studios is the studio, but now we're also part of the record label.
Alright.
We got Peasant Podium, trying to put out like that New York music, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
As leading is not following.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's it, man, you know.
Any other projects, any other artists you working with?
You know what I'm saying? I'm a studio, so we got hundreds of artists and clients that we work with, basically. I work with a lot of cats out the Bronx. My man Lem Dessert, Trifactor, a lot of underground Bronx cats, but I'm not going to get into it because I have to look at the screen to get all the names down. The next act, in fact, we got coming out is my man Akbar. Akbar, yeah, he's an artist that came out he came out in the 90s, resurfaced again in 2000, resurfacing again now. He's from the Bronx, but he's been living in Chicago been doing the back and forth thing.
Okay.
And got an album called Planet X, yeah, that's, you know, and then we got, you know, the little chain of artists coming out. We're gonna put out the Masai Bay album. We're gonna EP. We're gonna put out the Silent Someone album. He got Tame on there. I believe he got Ponty B Fly. He got Sadat X.
What?
And yeah, because you know a lot of them cats are still around, right? So they still looking for work. So a lot of cats are still working. You know, if you approach them and you approach them the right way, you'll get a joint from Sadat X. You'll get a joint from from a rapper that you may have looked up to in the 90s coming up. That that was on the radio every day, all day, and now they can't find mainstream radio play. Even CL Smooth got a new single out. I don't hear him on the radio. Exactly.
I ain't know that.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people still putting out music. OC just put out a record. A lot of people put out music, but they don't have the vehicle to get it out there because the mainstream programmers ain't programming them back in. So let's say you used to getting play all the time.
Yeah.
Now you're not getting no play no more.
Yeah.
You understand? It's like the Olympics. You go to the Olympics, you train, you go to the Olympics, you get that medal.
That's right.
And everything, and after the Olympics, what is there? You understand? Wow. So these artists need something to fall back on. And thank God for Europe, because Europe still respect a lot of these artists. Especially the old school artists. Talking about the Bambaataa, the Cool Herc, you know what I'm saying? You talking about Just Ice, Tila Rock, all them cats, the KRS, they still respect them as icons. Not like, that's just the old school, that's from... No, this is an icon who brought us a gift that moved from the Bronx all over the world.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? And they look at, that's basically, you can deify these people damn near. Because hip hop, besides the music, the art form and everything, is the most influential art form in the last 30 years. It had to be, it is.
You on point, but Fred,
Let me ask you something, because I hear you. You talking deep. I came here, I see all the records and all that stuff. Now tell us about you, like where you come from in this and where you going, or where you aim at going.
Well, I'm Fred Ones. I've been around for a minute. I've been an underground DJ and producer from the Bronx. I've been in Chicago. I've been all over the states, and I'm basically, you know, in it. I'm in this doing music. The role I play is I'm a liaison from the artist to the public.
Okay.
And I find that as my major role beyond being an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm also a graffiti artist and I do a lot of things. Yeah. But I don't do all those things as much. I know what I do much more than that is engineering. An engineer basically gets what you got in your head out to the people.
Yes, sir.
And that's an important role for a lot of reasons. You know what I'm saying? You're getting creativity out of the Bronx into people's ears, or out of New York into people's ears.
Yes, sir.
And so I try to do that the best way possible, because to me that's a big job. And I also like teaching, etc., etc. So I do programs for kids, after school programs here. You know, we teach them basic 101s, introduction to the studio, to production, to you know, entrepreneurship, stuff like that. So that's basically, I'm looking more to take it towards like turning TME into a school of you know, basically a team-driven how would you say, technological engineering, mobile app working, you know, some type of school that's going to be geared toward where technology is going, and that's for the teenagers, not necessarily for a high school, for a college grad, but like, let's say, you know, high school bound students, you know what I'm saying? So then they get it before they get to college, they get a little bit of introduction before going right into the world. Because if you don't go to college, you're going right into the world. Wherever you're going, we want to give them a little introduction of what, let's say, since the music's so important and influential, they like music, well then this is some way you can do music. You can make money from music. You don't just got to rap, you can do production, you can do engineering, or you can rap or whatever. And if you rap, make sure you got these things in front of you. You understand? So
that's what's up. Now you mentioned, you know, like the New York rap, or so to say. You think it'll be in our best interest, you know, coming out of NYC, we stop saying Queens, Bronx, Brooklyn, and start saying New York, how them South brothers be like South, dirty South and all that. I'm saying because I'm, you know, I'm
that's a good point. That's a good point.
We don't stick together.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a huge point. And you know what's funny? That's something that I think a lot of people done thought about back in the day. Like when you think about who listens to hip hop and how hip hop spreads across the country, and they say, well then how am I going to relate to a song that's in South Bronx? Oh, they saying it's South Bronx from Compton, B. I don't even know the Bronx. He's talking about Bronx River, Castle Hill. I don't even know what these places are. So how can I relate to that? And you turn that shit off.
That's right.
I'm gonna play this right here.
That's right.
You understand? Because this relates to me and my hood and the people we know.
That's right.
So that's an interesting point, because I felt like that's also what made New York great, was the competition within itself. And New York is so stubborn and hard like that's what created New York hip hop and made it great for that type of bravado competition. Because if you read any books of business, you have to have competition, which means you have to best the next person next to you. So that makes them better, which is going to make you better, which is going to make everything better. You understand what I'm saying? So that being something that isolates the rest of the country.
That's right.
Not the world though, because the world loves New York and its iconic boroughs.
Exactly.
But the rest of the country, that's a very good point. But you know, if you get rid of that, yeah, you can get rid of that and say New York. But you know what? I feel like not that alone, but that's a good, interesting way to curve the conversation for hip hop to be more united in the city. Because the biggest thing that we don't have in the city is support, and that's why when you go out south, you have these groups that come from not so heavy populated areas, but they combine 4 or 5 states together, and then you can't compete, you know, one borough, the 5 boroughs with 4 or 5 states.
And then, you know,
I gotta think about it. I'm with you, man. I like that. I'm with you. But I'm Bronx all day though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. But you know, but I'll take it even further.
Okay.
I'll take it even further. I say let's forget all that, and there's more topics to talk about in rap music than where we from, where we at. We at war.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what Afghanistan and Pakistan is. You understand what I'm saying? So we could talk more about those things as well, because it's a music based on words, and we're just using the same words all the time. That we in the club, that I'm fucking here, and you fucking my idea of hip hop, or what it should be, is not everybody's idea. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dictating. I'm not saying it should be my road, but I know my road is going heavily unpaved. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to pave that way where we bring back that sound. You know what I'm saying? Without being just retro, being forward. But the essence of that New York sound and what we are as New Yorkers in our music and what it was and what it means, go forward with that. You know what I'm saying? And just to build that as far as I can build it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I could put down.
Alright, Boom Bap signing off. My man Fred One's MP in the house. We catch y'all on a rebound. Peace.
That Boom Bap.
Pardon me for taking pride in my artistry, for not lying while all the other artists be fabricating. There's nothing wrong with imagination, but there's something wrong when you destroy the minds of half the nation. Congratulations, y'all finally did it. Y'all took the substance and the message out of rhymes and you hit it. You killed the fire and the passion inside the artists who spit it. Now, there's nothing on these new niggas' minds, but they fit it. You get it? Nah, forget it. Y'all don't want to hear bars. And when the nigga can rap, y'all say he want to be Nas. Y'all replace the stars with wannabes and frauds. That's why when y'all place wannabes in front of me, it's hard to understand your criteria. Cause the shit that I'm hearing, bro, is so whack, it's literally fucking my hearing up. You serious? Is this what it's come to? Promote the dumb shit so the kids can be dumb too? Then when you speak against it, they call you disgruntled. But I read The Laws of Power and The Art of War by Sun Tzu. And I got a son too. So if I allow y'all to brainwash and mislead my child into believing that he's nothing more than what he possesses, then I deserve eternal death by the painfulest methods. So I'm gonna kill a message and the messenger. The yes men that's yesing you, the entourage, security guards that's protecting you. I guess then eventually y'all be extinct. You kill the fools, then it could be cool to think. Google a link of an artist that does it for love, instead of a lame selling his soul just to build up a buzz. You see, what that does is it kills the integrity. Promote that, then eventually everybody breathing gonna think they can rap. And that's when hip-hop gonna fade to black.
Rap came from us. It started in the South Bronx. It started with conscious rappers. So to my brothers and sisters who are rappers, see, you're part of a scheme, but you don't realize you are an unwitting collaborator in a scheme that is to destroy you and your future.
Let's be very clear, I ain't here to drink beer, smoke weed, shoot the breeze and break bread with you. I'm only here to resurrect the living dead with you. Thought it was some kind of a game, I'm not playing with you. I got the Moorish warlords with Moroccan sharp swords, Ethiopians with white face camouflage, already disciplined and ready for that sabotage. You listen to Minaj? Word? You should kill yourself and everybody that you came with. Arrangements out of jurisdiction, no arraignment. My name gets mentioned through the ethers, through high frequency speakers. Certified 45, get in line. Make this revolution rap your favorite pastime. Make listening to Coon Tune your very last time. Last time he was CO and now he's gangstified. Pushing keys, catching bodies, man, somebody lied. I'd rather listen to that guy noise, levitate with fly boys, organize an army, bang dead prayers. Understand I'm not a missionary, just the devil's adversary. Extraordinary, compliment the feds. And most listening are subject to conditioning. They need a hook, something snappy just to pull them in. I truly sympathize, I hope this pretty singing satisfies. Now should we get back to business then? Separating gods from the nigga men, separating chicken heads from the heroines. They tell me constantly that I should change my content. You're just too conscious, maybe you should narrow in. Rhyme more about that street life heroin. Make it amplify, glorify the hell you're in. But where the hell you been? Clearly you don't know me then. Spit flame, ethanol, Jada Pinkett set it off. I gang bang on opposition till his head is off. His arm, leg, all arm nailed to a cross. You're not a mob boss, Florentini, Machiavelli. Closest you are to Italian is sauce and spaghetti. The flow is deadly, hip-hop jihad medley. They could tell I was a rebel the moment they met me. Gotta respect me, the 85ers wanna sex me. Occupied by the 5, still I let them sweat me. You can bet me, Phoenix if they try to dead me. And the Republic of Gorillas they're ready to wreck me. I pull verses from my spleen for the have-nots who seem caught between the rocks and the hard spots. And most listening are subject to conditioning. They need a hook, something snappy just to pull them in. I truly sympathize, I hope this pretty singing satisfies. Now should we get back to business then? I'm not the only one can tell that something's going on. We hustle harder every day and barely holding on. These big banks getting breaks that we'll be gully on. And they'll freeze your assets, keep your scullies on. The same Babylon upgraded red bottom. And he was about that revolution till the feds got him. My man Scott got 3 to 5 for a bag of weed. But be a priest and rape boys walk scot-free. I bet you thinking that I'm kidding cause I'm throwing stones. It isn't me, it's ancient Masons in my chromosomes. Impatient ancestors raging through my ribosomes. See scrolls translated through a microphone. The freedom banger, hanger, Margaret Sanger. Planned Parenthood in every hood would like to thank her. Bankers, Rockefeller, Bilderberg, Unicom, DuPont, IBM, UNICEF, and Viacom. My verbal firearm annihilate the infrastructure. Comedic lexicon, cause I don't speak the tongue of suckers. I born degrees of the royal pedigrees and leaving me 16 in my afterbirth. Still, most listening are subject to conditioning. They need a hook, something snappy just to pull them in. Just West, not Ruby Selah.
MC, yeah, oh yeah, it's that boom bap, MC hip hop, oh yeah, it's that boom bap, street hop bap, street hop, boom bap TV, it's that boom bap, MC hip hop, yeah, it's that boom bap, MC hip hop rap, yeah, bit of acapella all track, it's that boom bap, MC hip hop rap. Bit it acapella all track. It's that boom bap. It's that boom bap. It's that boom bap. MC hip hop rap. All track. Oh yeah.